What's up, everybody in Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube land? This is Jesse Byrne representing Team FTK, and I'm coming at you guys from Team DBZ Biscuit's channel to do my Yosenju artifact deck profile. It's a really cool, spicy list. I hope you guys really enjoy it. If you do, please make sure to subscribe to Team FTK and also continue to subscribe to Team DBZ Biscuit, and I would love to see you guys over on our channel. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoy the deck profile. Alright guys, so here's the list I'm going to be showing you. It's my Yosenju artifacts, very fun, very anti-meta and rogue. If you guys like what you see, please make sure to subscribe to Team FTK. Once again, big shout outs to Team DBZ Biscuit for letting me post on their channel. They have some amazing pendulum content as well as awesome giveaways and other things like that. Please make sure to continue to subscribe to Team DBZ Biscuit. And yeah, check out Team FTK like I said before. We would love to have you guys over there. So starting off the list, we play 3,1. 1 basically lets you bounce whenever you have another Yosenju on your side of the field. You get to target a monster your opponent controls and then send it back to their hand. So it's really good spot removal. And then I personally like to run 2,2 just because I feel like his effect isn't as good as the others. But basically what he does is he can attack directly for half damage. So he lets you get into plays with his younger sibling, it seems, 3. Who lets you search whenever another Yosenju does damage, so he's really good for consistency. And then we have 2 Sujik. This is like an honest from hand. Basically, when a Yosenju monster declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can discard this, bump him up by 1,000, but also when he's on the field, you get to target a Yosenju monster you control, and then it gains 1,000, so it helps you get around bigger monsters because your Yosenjus are anywhere from 15 to 1,600 to 1,800 attack, so then you can just like beef them up by 1,000, and it's really good to have like a 2,700 Yosenju monster that can attack over things, and it just helps push for more damage. Then we have the artifacts. I play 2 Scythe and 1 Morale Tack. I noticed a lot of builds that were playing artifacts, and whether it be Trick Stars or Salaman Greats, they all play 3 Sanctum, 1 Scythe. I like to play 2 Scythe, 1 Morale Tack because I feel like this deck is a little more slow, and I feel like you really need that extra push to make the deck faster, and that's what artifacts do, is they make the deck faster, and they also make it more control-y because you get to just lock out your opponent of the extra deck, which is really good. And then we have, of course, Ash Blossom, which is the hand trap, MVP hand trap of the whole game right now, basically. Really good. The 5-head really do put in work. Then we have Fire Formation Tanky to start off the spells, to dig for your Beast Warriors. Really good. I don't like the effect that it stays. I don't like the fact that it stays on field. But it does boost your Beast Warriors by 100 attacks, so that helps, but consistency factor is there. Then of course we have 2 Card of Demise. I don't like playing 3 because I don't want to resolve Card of Demise and then draw into another Card of Demise. I want to just play 2 Card of Demise, and we do special summon more often in Yosenjus nowadays than we used to, so I'm fine with just playing 2 Card of Demise. Then we have 2 Called by the Grave, just to hit hand traps. Hand traps don't really affect Yosenjus that often, but just in case your opponent has like a Ghost Ogre, you can Called by the Grave it. We're not really that worried about Ash, we're not really worried about Draw and Lock, so Called by the Grave is for Ogre pretty much. Then we have 1 Scapegoat just to go into a boar load and really just beat your opponent's face for game. Moving on to the traps. 3 Sanctum, really good card, just lets us tutor out our artifacts straight from deck, really good. Then we play 3 Heavy Storm Duster. This is because we lose to True Dracos like Yosenjus always do. It's a horrible matchup, but it's also because we get to play artifacts, so because we play more than just 1 artifact, we can sometimes draw an artifact and have it in our hand, and then we'll be able to just pop it if we need to during our opponent's turn with the Heavy Storm Duster. Really good. Then the best trap card in Yosenju's is probably Drowning Mirror Force, because your opponent won't see it coming. They'll declare a direct attack because all your Yosenjus are going to bounce back to hand during the end phase. So you will be wide open for attacks. So you just activate Drowning Mirror Force and make them suffer. Then we play 2 Magic Deflector. This is for True Dracos, but it's also for Sky Strikers. It's just a really good card against the meta. It's good against Twin Twister. Basically, it turns off field spells, it turns off equip spells, it turns off continuous spells, and it turns off quick play spells. So it's really good just for being able to say, no, you're not allowed to Twin Twister me. Don't ever do that, because I don't want that to happen, and neither do you. Magic Deflector right here. And then we play 2 Trap Trick to get us to access to all of our normal trap cards by banishing a copy to, use it. So we have Magic Deflector, Drowning, Heavy Duster, and of course Sanctum. So Trap Trick gives us access to that, and it's really good just for that reason. Yeah, it's pretty busted in Yosenju's. I really like playing Trap Trick. And then we play 3 Strikes, which is the only non-normal trap card in this deck. So this is not searchable by Trap Trick, so don't try to do that. You'll get DQ'd. But this is really good because it's good against anything that special summons. You just set it and it helps you out. Moving on to the extra deck, this is not a solid 15 card extra deck, just because the fact Yosenju's never really need to use the extra deck, because you're going to use Demise and you're going to use other things. This is purely just for Scapegoat and to have other options. So we have the 1 Borreload, the Link Spider, the Link Kuriboh, and the Mrs. Radiant to make it. Never make this if you have Yosenju's on field, because your wind monsters will lose 500 and earth monsters will gain 500. So this is just used, just like these, to go into Borreload off the Scapegoat tokens. Really good stuff. Then we play the 1 Greyfly. This is good sometimes because you want to have a way to go into some XYZs and still boost them up, because this boosts up wind monsters, and then you can use it for like OTKs to boost up your wind monsters. It's an okay card. I wish it was like all Yosenju's gained 500 and then it like did some effect that searched for Yosenju, but that's, in fantasies. Then we have 1 of the Lightning Chidori, 1 Bambuska, 1 Cowboy for game, and then Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon. Takes 3 wind monsters. It can't be targeted by battle or card effects. Really good stuff. Attacks directly for 2,000, and then you just detach a material during the end phase. Really good. Really like this card. And then we have a Durandal and a Volcasaurus for your artifact options. I just wanted to add these in for fun, really. If you guys want to include anything in the extra deck that you guys think that I might have missed, like a Abyss Dweller or Utopia package, feel free to. This is just what I personally play, and like I said before, this channel is more casual and everything like that. So if you guys like what you see and you want to see more rogue and anti-meta strategies, and you want to see some discussion videos to help out new players, make sure to click the link in the description.